we are going to start at 3:30. So if you can be patient with us, that would be great. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Lakeisha Shaw, and I am the Minority and Women-Owned Business Enterprise Program Manager for the City of Raleigh. We are excited and delighted to have you all with us today for our 23rd Annual Raleigh Small Business Expo. On behalf of the City of Raleigh and Wake County Public School Systems, staff, our sponsors, and exhibitors, we would like to extend our warmest welcome to you today. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our two guests who will be providing opening remarks. First, we will have Ms. Veronica Creech, Director of the Office of Economic Development and Innovation with the City of Raleigh. Veronica?
Hey, Lakeisha, can you hear me okay?
I can.
Hey, folks, in this mobile world, we meet where we can, and I'm so glad we have Zoom and this platform to join one another. It's good to be here. It's so great to have each of you with us here today participating in, as Lakeisha said, the 23rd Annual MWBE Expo. I am Veronica Creech, the Director of the Office of Economic Development and Innovation at the City of Raleigh. And I'm going to just chime off a couple of statistics here about small businesses and why we're so excited to be here today. Lakeisha, thank you for the invitation to share these comments. So as many of you already know, small businesses create 64% of all net new private sector jobs. Moreover, small businesses broke a 45-year record for adding jobs in 2019. From 1993 to 2015, small businesses created 425% more net new jobs than big businesses. When job creation is a priority for an economic development organization, small businesses are the most effective engine for creating new jobs. In addition, a successful small business in our community can grow to become a large, successful business, facilitating more economic activity, generating more local taxes, and creating even more jobs. And this opportunity for success and growth is why we are here today. First, we want to thank each of you for all you do in growing our local economy, increasing our local quality of life, and creating more ways for more people to participate in prosperity for all, which is the vision of the Office of Economic Development and Innovation at the City of Raleigh. Secondly, we're here to continue building bridges. The Office of Economic Development and Innovation and the Department of Equity and Inclusion want to be your strategic partners as you navigate MWBE certification, securing contracts, and growing the contracts you've already secured, all of which are goals for today's event. We want to also thank all the companies who are here to share project opportunities with our MWBEs and other small businesses. Together, we all can benefit when we all have meaningful work, qualified talent, and fair access to success. Thank you again, Lakeisha and the Department of Equity and Inclusion for pulling this event together, and best wishes to everyone for a successful Expo.
Thank you so much. We appreciate those warm regards and that information that you provided to the group today. We are so appreciative for you being here today. So next we will hear from Mr. Douglas Cogden, Program Executive with the Facilities Design and Construction of Wake County Public School Systems. Mr. Cogden.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you all can hear me okay.
We can. Thank you.
All right, good deal. Excellent. Again, good afternoon, all. Thank you for inviting and including me on this important day. Hope everybody's having a great day and that you enjoy the 23rd annual Raleigh Small Business Expo. Certainly very important for our community. As she mentioned, I'm Douglas Congdon. I am the program executive for the Facilities Design and Construction Department at Wake County Public Schools. And on behalf of Wake County Public Schools, we would also like to welcome you here today. As you are aware, our relationships with minority and women businesses that are owned are very important to us. And historically, we've received exceptional services from firms just like that. Diversity is very important to Wake County Public School System. And given that, we encourage all of you to continue to consider, submit, and respond to future project opportunities. I want to take just a moment and give you all a little bit of a snapshot of what we are up to with respect to FD&C over the next year. And mind you, these are what we just referred to as our large school projects. But over the course of the next year in our communities, we're going to be delivering the following schools. We have Fuquay-Varina High School, which is going to be delivered in August of this year. We have York Elementary School coming in November of this year, which is right here in this neck of the woods. Herbert Akins Middle School next April. We have West Millbrook Middle School in May. Fuller Elementary School in May of next year. And then we have Apex Friendship Elementary School in the month of June. So a lot going on, a lot of different areas and corners of our county that are represented and covered. I want to take another moment here and give you a further deep dive snapshot at what we typically look at and the types of projects that we do in a given year at FD&C. So we typically have 4 categories in our department. The first category with the largest volume of projects are called our facility modifications. And we typically have about 200 of those projects a year. Those projects are the smallest with respect to scope and value. However, there are numerous projects like that. Typically, the value ranges anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. Second category that we have are our life cycle projects. We typically have approximately 12 of those a year. Those are larger in scope and value and typically range from about $500,000 to $1 million+ in value. Some examples of those type of life cycle projects are design related, construction, third-party inspections, and survey services. So when you look at a building and you think of the big ticket items like a roof, or you look at HVAC equipment, or you look at windows, those are the kinds of things that we're doing in the life cycle category. Third category that we have are our strategic small projects. Again, those are typically about 12 a year, generally $1 million+ in value, and those fall under the new construction or major renovation category. Lastly, our final category, our fourth category, are our response for qualifications. Roughly about 12 a year again. Those are on the larger end, typically ranging from about $500,000 to $1 million+ in value. And again, these are the kind of projects that tend to be some of the schools that I've named a few moments ago. The design, the construction, the inspection services, survey services, the need for professional services from you all. Quick totals, typically in a given year, that gets us somewhere in the neighborhood of $200 to $250 a year total projects with an annual value of about $350 million worth of project work. So as you can see, there's a lot of opportunity out there, and we look forward to the opportunity as these things become out there for opportunity for you all to take a hard look at them and submit them. There's a lot of different project types with respect to size, type, value. You all are very talented. You bring unique services that certainly can help the city of Raleigh, can certainly help the county and the school district. We encourage you all to look hard at these, to submit your services for consideration, and look forward to the opportunity to continue to work with some of you that we have existing relationships with, but just as important is to build new relationships. So we look forward to the opportunity to work with some new consultants and some new firms. And with that, I just would like to say thank you again for including me. I enjoyed it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and enjoy the rest of the Expo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Douglas. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for the Hoover platform. And what you want to do is be able to, when you go to Hoover, with each session that we finish, you're going to go to the agenda and click on the new session that's going to open. So there's 3 sessions that are going to be used today. In the agenda, you'll see a link for each one of the sessions, and you click on that session, and from there, you'll be able to join the next session. So at the end of our expo, when we get to the actual going to visit the booths, you're going to click on whichever vendor you would like to visit during that time. And their Zoom link should come up at that time. So you can actually go in and you can talk with each one of the vendors that have a Zoom link. I'll have one myself, so I look forward to seeing some of you on the at my booth. But just remember, each session, when it ends, we'll let you know that this session is ending and you'll go to the next session. So now I'm going to introduce our speaker for today, Miss Dion McGee. And Dion and I have actually known each other for a little while over the past couple of years. We're both on the committee with the Women's Business Center. So we have worked together and had meetings together. So I was really excited when she accepted this opportunity to present to you today, because she is a fantastic presenter, and I think you will enjoy her presentation today. So Dion, without further ado, I'm not going to read your whole bio. I will let you introduce yourself and talk more about what your presentation is about today.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I am excited to be a part of the 23rd Annual Business Expo for the City of Raleigh. I want to thank all the sponsors, the Wake County Public School System. I want to thank you, Pamela, for the opportunity to be able to share. I am honored to be here. Things are a little bit different, but we're still making sure that things are happening and we are getting it done in spite of it all. So with that, today, I thought about, based on what we're going to share and what we're talking about, business growth and scalability. I won't bore you with my bio. I'll tell you a little bit about me, but today I want to make sure that business owners are doing what it is that we need to grow and to scale. As Mr. Cogden said, we want to have relationships, new relationships, and not only that, we want to keep and maintain the relationships that we already have, right? So today I'm going to tap into how we grow, how we scale, what are the tools that we need in this virtual world that we're living in right now. So today, it's going to be about the power of our capability statements, marketing proposals, and more. And what is that more? That more is we're going to tap into grants. We're going to talk about grants because so much is happening or has happened that we're in a different world. And how do we move as business owners with the content that we have and the business model that we currently have? So I want to welcome you. I am excited, as I said, to be here. I am a bit social savvy. So if you are social savvy, I want to connect with you. Let's get that out of the way. Let's connect. I'm pretty much everywhere except TikTok. You will not find me on TikTok. You will find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I tweet occasionally. So if you would love to connect, I would love to connect with you as well. And that is at DG McGee Motivates. My website is dgmcgee.com. And if you need, have questions after today's session, you want to send an email, feel free to do that. Either I or someone from my team will get a response back to you. But today's session is to really share. I am, as Pamela said, on the board for the Women's Business Center. I'm also on the board for the Garner Chamber of Commerce. But more importantly than that, I am the president and chief executive officer of DG McGee Enterprises. And what is DG McGee Enterprises? It is a leadership and business consulting firm. And what we do, simply put, is we create and transform leaders. We prepare college students to properly transition into the workspace. We also prepare high potential employees to get those leadership roles. How do you come from an administrator to being the supervisor, the manager, the director, right? We give you those skills and workshops and training and coaching sessions. Also, what does it look like, which is why we're all here today? How do I become this roaring entrepreneur or business owner? How does my business grow and scale and get to the next level? That's what I want to tap into today with 3 tools that can help you do just that. My background, again, giving you the short, I've spent over 25 years in corporate America leading sales and proposal organizations. The last 10 years of my career, I spent in the executive suite. And what I found was my services were needed more outside of the 4 walls of corporate America than they were inside the 4 walls of corporate America. So I made the great escape, if you will, and started DG McGee Enterprises. With that, I'm also an author. My book, Finding Your Roar, talks about some of the experiences that we go through trying to climb these corporate ladders and the things that kind of force us to become entrepreneurs. This is available on Amazon, great read. But that is why I am an entrepreneur. When I look back, what I was doing in corporate America was preparing me for this moment. And so with that being said, there are a lot of us that are doing and offering the skill sets in our businesses that we've done for so long and decided to take that leap, right, to become entrepreneurs. So kudos to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. So we're in a webinar. I want you to chat with me, okay? There are rules of engagement. I don't want to talk to you and you're not engaged. If I say anything that resonates with you or your business or challenges that you may be going through, I want you to type ROAR in the chat. I want you to type roar in the chat. And you're probably saying, what is the roar? She keeps talking about this roar. She has this lion behind her. Roar simply means to be relentless, optimistic, ambitious, and results driven. That's what we all need to be doing as business owners. If I say anything, I want you to type roar at the chat. What we're going to do at the end, any questions, they are watching the chat box. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, we're going to capture those at the end. But I want to have this conversation with you and we'll open it up for questions on the back end. So today, the power of capability statements, marketing proposals, and more. Our learning objectives today are simply put, what tools do you need for your next level? Okay, there are a lot of things that we need to grow and to scale. And as business owners, some of us are sole proprietors, or we have a small team, and there are not a lot of people on our team, and there are just not enough hours in a day. How many of you feel like that? If I'm talking to you, type roar. There's more to do, but you just don't have enough time to do it. You don't have the resources to do it. What tools can I use to help find success in my business, right? How do you grow and scale in your business? You need to reach new customers. You need to maintain the customers that you have, but you need to do it in a virtual way, right? Oftentimes we have trouble doing that. And I have a lot of clients that say to me, well, I am an introvert. I don't like to talk to people. If that's you, type roar in the chat. Type roar in the chat if that is you. Can you all see my screen?
No, we cannot.
There's no.
You cannot.
No.
Let's see here. What is going on? That is going. Let's try again. What about now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. So with that being said, there are a lot of us that struggle with the growth, right? And when we struggle with the growth, we get stagnant and we don't do what we need to do in order to grow and to scale. There are tools, there are tips, there are strategies that can help us get to where it is that we need to be as business owners. What does that look like? What it looks like are the tools that we need are capability statements. If you have a capability statement, I want you to type ROAR in the chat. If you have a mini proposal, and I'm not talking about a 50-page document, mini, less than 10 pages to deliver the message on what it is that you are offering to your clients or potential clients, type ROAR in the chat. And then there are those with the world that we're living in right now. How many of you have grant applications or grant links in your inbox or notes somewhere about grants that you have been privileged to find out about, but you haven't had the time to actually complete the grant application again because there are not enough hours in the day? If that's you, type ROAR in the chat. Think about it. So with that being said, I'm going to go back for a second here. Here is the social media. If you do want to connect, I want you to see this. Take a picture of this right here. Get that in your phones. I know some of you are taking pictures of the screen. I want you to have that information, but we're going to move a bit forward. What I wanted to share is what is a capability statement? What is a capability statement? It is your business resume in short. A capability statement is a concise one-page document that tells all of your business competencies. What is it that you do in one page? Now, as we've already talked about and shared, we don't have enough time as business owners, right? So with us not having enough time, the people that we're trying to partner and collaborate with don't have enough time to be reading a 40, 50-page document, right? So with that, how do we create a snapshot of our business in one page? It gives specific information as to what your potential customers need to know about your business. It has to be written well. It has to differentiate you from the competition. So how do you stand out in the midst of others that do something similar to what it is that you do or to what it is that you offer? What goes in your capability statement? For those that are taking notes, please jot this down, or the easy way is take a screenshot, but you want to make sure, of course, you have your name and company branding on your capability statement. If there is some description that you want to offer, and when I say description, it says summary description. This is not a half a page. This is tell us what it is that you do in 2 to 3 sentences. Make it short and to the point. What are your core capabilities of your business? Make a list, specific high-level list of the services that your particular business offers. Description of the major services. Now, as much as we would like to put everything on a capability statement, that's what makes us have 2 and 3 pages, right? We don't want 2 and 3 pages. We want to get it clear and concise. It saves time for you, and it also saves time for your reviewer. If there are any federal or small business certifications that you may have, you want to make mention of that on your capability statement. If there are any contracts that you currently have that are federal or state that have been awarded and it's public information at that point, you can add that to your capability statement, because you want to let your potential new client know that I've already garnered contracts before. I've already won X amount of contracts to the tune of X amount of dollars, okay? That's all you need to say. You don't need to go into the statement of work about the scope of the project. That's not necessary, okay? The state certifications, list them, as I said. The local government agencies that you have served, list them as well, and major clients. Now, you may have had hundreds of clients that you've worked with, but what are the major clients that you can list on your capability statement from a logo standpoint? You don't want to put 100 logos on your capability statement. That takes up too much space, okay? With it, you want to be able to share what it is to highlight and set yourself apart from others that are in a similar business such as yourself. Your NAICS codes. How many of you familiar with the NAICS codes? I know you are. Type roar in the chat. You have to have those. What is it that you specialize in? What is it that you specialize in that differentiates you from others? The North American Industry Classification System. You have to have your codes. Again, this helps nail down or drill down to what it is that you do. And I'm going to tell you a trick as to how you can maximize your capability statement. Any partners that you have collaborated with or authorized resellers that you've worked with, list them on your capability statement. Any clearances, any government clearances you may have, certifications. For example, if you're a certified project manager and you're running a project management business, you would want to list that you are PMP certified. These are the things that potential customers and clients need to know. There may be other businesses that offer project management, but they may not necessarily be certified. So that sets you apart from another business. General company information, including your registered company name. If you are a DBA doing business as another name or another entity, you want to put that in parentheses because they want to make sure that your business is registered. So if you're doing business in another name, you want to make sure that that is clear and understood, okay? Your year of incorporation, the state in which you were incorporated, the type of corporation or business entity it is that you have. And of course, I think we're all familiar with the DUNS. If you are not familiar with the DUNS and you're working on certifications, you will become familiar with DUNS. And that is a data universal numbering system. Kind of consider it as your social security number for your business, if you will. If you are familiar with the DUNS, type roar in the chat. And of course, if you've gone through SAMS, you know about the CAGE code. Where are my CAGE code people? Commercial and government entity. Everyone should know about that. If not, I want you to get familiar with it. I want to make sure that you are registering your businesses places that can help you garner some of those contracts that were already listed. So we have schools that are getting ready to open. How can you partner and collaborate and offer your services to one of the schools that's getting ready to open? Contact information. You can have all of this information, but if they don't know how to contact you, it's a problem, right? You want to make sure that they can contact you after they review your capability statement. Now, the easy way, the short way to do this, how many of you know now of at least 10 businesses that you would like to partner with? If you have an idea of 5 to 10, I'll make it easy for you. 5 to 10 businesses that you would like to partner with right now today, I want you to type roar in the chat. I see the number going up. I see, oh, it's going. Yes, that's good. If you know that, my question to you is, how are you communicating with potential business owners for collaboration? What are you doing right now at this moment to get in front of them? What are you sharing with them? I want to entice you to share your capability statement with them. You should be sharing a marketing proposal with them. And you can put this all in one package, all in one bundle. And for those that have said, I'm not the extrovert, I'm the introvert, I stand behind the scenes and I don't want to give that elevator pitch. Let your capability statement, let your marketing proposal do the work for you. It takes all of the talking away. It takes, I won't say all, it takes 80% of the talking away. So all you really have to do at that point is have a conversation. So if you have that list of the 5 to 10 businesses, contacts, and email addresses, The best advice that I have for you is to create a script, short and to the point, short paragraph with an introduction of who it is that you are, what business it is that you are running. Attach what I'm getting ready to show you, your capability statement, and then we're going to show you the marketing proposal, and ask them if they would be interested, whomever the owner is, interested in having a virtual coffee with you. Okay? Ask them, would you be interested in having a virtual coffee to discuss a possible partnership, possible services that my company can offer your company to make life easier? Guess what they're going to say? One or two things. What do you think they're going to say? Yes, or either they're going to say no. Easy. Easy, because your documentation has done the work for you. Once you get the meeting for the virtual coffee, and I want to make it even easier, you want to put a link to your calendar so you don't have to go back and forth trying to figure out what's a good day for a meeting. Okay, make sure you add that to the email. Here's a sample capability statement. Everything that I just shared with you is in this capability statement. Title, short bio description. We are a business leadership and consulting firm. The services, high level. I didn't list everything, but I gave a debrief, if you will, of what the important things are that we do. Now, if you get on a call and you find that they need something in addition to what you have, but you didn't specifically list it, but it's in your wheelhouse, you can discuss that later, but you cannot list every little thing you do, because your capability statement will be pages upon pages, right? Experience, what experience it is that you have, what do you bring to the table that someone else may not bring to the table? What sets your company or your business apart from others, again, that are doing the same thing or something close to what it is that you're doing? And as we're here at the 23rd annual event, we want to talk about our certifications, right? We work hard to get certifications. If you don't have your certification yet, I know that you are working on it. You are thinking about it. Having certifications opens the door for you to get in places that you possibly were not able to get in before. So list those certifications so people will know what it is that you do, what certifications that you have. We talked about the DUNS. You see the DUNS number listed, you see our CAGE number listed, and of course, we talked about the NAICS codes, right? List those so that they know what area of expertise you fall up under for contracting, okay? And clients, I didn't list all the clients. I listed high-level clients that would set us apart from other businesses, okay? And also, you wanna list your contact information. If you are on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is the professional business platform. Okay, I'll say that again. LinkedIn is the professional business platform. There are a lot of business owners that are on other platforms, which is great. I just told you, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, but from a professional standpoint, all of my content is all professional. However, I make sure that I network with other business owners on LinkedIn. That's where you want to be if you're a business owner, okay? And if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I want to know. Tell me, I don't have a LinkedIn profile. I suggest that you get one, okay? Business marketing proposals. How many of you currently at this moment do not have a business marketing proposal? Type ROAR in the chat. Like, I have a capability statement, but I don't have a business marketing proposal, or I don't have either. What happens with the marketing proposal? As I said, it does the work for you. Why do you need one? That is why you need one. It takes the sting away, if you will, and it allows you not to have to keep saying the same thing over and over again to other potential clients. It's all in the documentation, but the documentation is a living, a breathing document because it will grow over time. As your business grows and evolves, so will your capability statement, and so will your business marketing proposal. Okay, I want you to know that. So you will constantly be editing it. Why? Because you're going to get new clients. right? And as you get new clients, you want to add those and maybe take off some of the older ones off of your capability statement and bring in the new ones. As you get additional certifications, you want to add those to your capability statement. So think on those things, but it's going to always be moving and growing. What to include in your marketing proposal: cover page, cover letter, executive summary, and statistics are powerful. What market analysis based on what is going on in the country, in your community? What impact does your business provide that you're going to list in your proposal? Company background. We want to talk about who it is that you are, what your company does, how long you've been in business, what services you are actually offering to this particular new client. And in conclusion, you want to tell them what you already told them. Okay, you want to sum it all up and tell them, that you would love the opportunity to partner and work with them, but you're going to keep it generic. We're not saying specific businesses. This document can go to any potential client. Okay, now you can tweak it as you send it out to whom it's going to, but it's a general document that can be edited as need be. Okay, how many of you feel like you need this to help you be successful and grow and scale in your business? If so, type roar. But think of the power. Think of the power of it. You send your business marketing proposal and your capability statement to that list of 5 to 10 people that you know of right now. But get this, that's 5 or 10 people that you know of right now. What about the other ones that are going to come along? What about the other ones that may be in the DOA or DOT website, the list, the directory? There are people there that you probably haven't even thought about reaching out to. Some of your clients are there, and having these certification gives you access to that database, and you can reach out to some of these potential clients that you really hadn't thought of. So it goes from 5 to 10, 10 to 20. And what if only 20% of those people follow up with you and say, yes, I would love to partner with you. I'm interested in your services. I want to have a meeting. When you get in the meeting itself is shorter, 30 minutes or less, where before it would have taken you 2 hours to sell your product or your services. Okay. Another thing that people say to me is, well, I don't have all that information. I am just getting started. Okay. Here's another example. Make it easy on yourself. Remember, I said living, breathing document. It will grow over time as your business grows. Start with what you have. Okay. It can be as simple as a summary of who you are and what your business offers. Highlight with bullets. List what it is that you are doing. Don't overthink it. Where are my overthinkers? If you're a business overthinker, type roar in the chat, and you get stressed out real easy by the next thing. Okay. I want to make this next thing. I see the numbers growing. I want to make this next thing so easy for you so that you can grow and scale. Make it letter form. Okay. Make it letter form. Give a summary of your business, what your business does, an overview. What are your objectives in partnering with this company or any other company? What the opportunity is? How can you help solve their problems in this partnership? That's all they want to know. Because I think we all know here and now that all business is, simply put, is being a solution to a problem. That's it. How are you going to solve their problems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as we see here. This is what I recommend for your business. And you're going to close it out, tell them what you already told them, sign it, signature, etc. Send this and a capability statement. And I promise you, along with your calendar link, because you don't want to have a lot of frustration going back and forth, you will see a difference in the growth and scalability of your business. Now, where are all my people that have those grants in their email that haven't done anything with, haven't had time to respond yet? You responded to a grant a few months ago and you don't remember what you said in the last grant application in order to respond to the new grant application. And you just got frustrated like this lady on our screen here, and you don't know what to do. You just said, I am over it. I can't do it, right? There are only so many hours in a day. And as business owners, how many of you feel I want to replicate myself? I need 3 of me in order to get all of this done. Am I the only one? Nope, I'm not the only one, because I see the comment box ticking, right? So with that said, what is the key to applying for grants that can help your business grow, that can help you bring on additional staff, to help you get some equipment that it is that you may need for your business? It is called boilerplate. What is boilerplate? Boilerplate is a standard response that you can use over and over again. And it is clear and concise, just like our capability statement, but it is all in one document. Now, we all know when it comes to the grants, it's not one sentence. They don't want one sentence, right? You have to have essay type responses. General business details is what they want to know. I want to make grant life easy for you. Business description, describe your business. What problem does your business solve? And I'm just giving you an idea of some of the things that they ask in a grant application. Gross income for 3 years. You have to go then look and see how much money you made over the past 3 years, right? List your expenses. What expenses does your business currently have at this moment? Then you have to go back and think, well, what expenses do I have? I have to go look at my QuickBooks to see what my expenses are. These are the things that challenge a lot of business owners and stop us from getting grants or receiving grants or even applying for the grants, right? So what challenges do you have as a business owner right now? What challenges do you have in this world that we're living in for growth and scalability? Do you need to grow? Do you need to scale? Are you comfortable? I don't know any business owners that are comfortable. Every business owner that I know is always trying to get to the next level to grow, right? How can this grant support your business? You all seen those questions in the grant applications? If so, type roar. With that being said, we have a list of grant application requirements, and having those things will help you garner some of the funds that you need for your business. Some of these same questions are in loan applications, okay? Think about what it is that you need in order for growth and scalability to take place in your business, and this requires thought. So what we do for our clients, it is an interview process where we ask specific questions to get this information from you. And with it, we then can create the entire grant document for you, which is called the boilerplate. With that, you have the capability statement and the marketing proposal. That is what you need to grow, to scale, and take some of the pressure off so that you really can roar in your business. So now, at this point, you should understand the power of a capability statement, how many, when I say many, 10 pages or less, proposals can seal the deal without you having to sell your business and your services to potential clients, right? And you now understand why it's important to save all of your content in a document, which is now what you know is called boilerplate for grant funding, so that you can get the funds that you need. Some of us are not interested in loans, but with everything that's going on, there is the possibility to garner grants so that you can grow and scale and get to the next level. So I want to open it up for questions, comments. Pamela, can you help me out?
I sure can. If you have a question, we can take a couple of questions, put it in the chat, and Dion will be able to answer your questions. Can you see that one, Dion?
Let me see. Let me stop the share here and
would you mind showing the marketing slide again? Oh, well.
Okay, well, let me go back and share. Let me go back and share. Let's see. Hold on one second. The marketing.
Well, I guess I'll ask is, are your slides available to anyone if they request, if they send you an email?
Sure, we can. So what I would like to do, I'm going back here. Let me go to the marketing slide. This one?
Okay.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, so feel free to take a picture of that. But for anyone, and I'm opening the door right here, right now, anyone that is here today that would like a complimentary roar session, that's a 30-minute session with me to make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Questions, comments, concerns, what can I do with X? It might not even be about what we just talked about. From a business standpoint, we all need mentors, we all need coaches. And I tell people all the time, I am a sponge. So not only am I here to give information, I am here to receive information. And I don't mind helping other business owners grow and scale. So if you would like to do that, you can send an email, and I'm gonna go back to the beginning so people can take a picture of this as well and get my contact information, and they will know how to reach me. Oh, I went too far.
There was another question that came in earlier.
Okay.
While you were presenting. It says, what if you are new? What if you are a new business, broke out of an old business from partner, 25 years experience, but new EIN? What do you list?
So is it the same? So it's the same business, new EIN, and you're doing it solo at this point?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's the, okay. So if
Yeah, I
I
think that's the question, yeah.
okay, so if I'm understanding that correctly, is nothing changes. I don't see what changes, because no one is asking for the EIN on the capability statement. You don't need to put the EIN in the business proposal. If you have 25 years of experience as a partnership, that doesn't take 12 and a half years from you, because you're not doing it with a partner anymore. You still have that experience. So make sure you list it and make sure that you have those documents that we just talked about. Nothing changes. Your experience is your experience.
Okay. So thank you so much, Dion. We will.
Thank you.
I told y'all you were going to get some good nuggets from her, and she delivered. So this is what it's about, though. We want each year to be able to bring our minority and women businesses opportunities to grow their business also.
Right.
So not just to talk to people about how you can work for them, but an opportunity to grow your business. So that's why we do this. So thank you, Dion.
No,
Great
thank
job.
you.
And
I appreciate
I'm sure
it.
you will be getting some contact information, because that was excellent. I was over here roaring. I was
Well,
over
I'm
here
glad. I am glad. And I look forward to receiving those emails and giving whatever information I can to be helpful to whomever. So thank you.
And thank you so much for presenting for us today.
No problem.
Now we're going to move on, and I'm going to bring up Pam Adderley, and she is going to do our first giveaway. So everyone prepare for the first giveaway and have your chat ready. Okay, just a little hint.
All right, thank you, Pam. And thank you, Dion McGee and DG McGee Enterprises for that roaring and insightful presentation.
Thank you.
Again, my name is Pam Adderley, and I am an MWBE coordinator with the city of Raleigh. And like Pam said, we are ready for our first giveaway. So we have a trivia question, and the first person to type the correct answer in the chat will receive a beautiful laptop bag accompanied by a wireless keyboard and mouse. All right, so here's our question. Get ready for your chat. North Carolina has how many counties?
Okay, Sarah, looks like Sarah. Ooh, they flew in. So people, let me see what's first. Looks like M. McKay was actually first.
M. McKay, you are the winner. Congratulations.
Yeah, so M. McKay is the winner. Ooh, those fast.
Maria Torres is going to
We got some smart people.
Yes,
Right.
we do. Yes, we do. So Maria Torres is going to be in contact with you and get your prize to you. So thank you so much, guys, for participating. And I'm going to turn you over to Maria Torres. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam, and congratulations, Ann McKay. If you will please send me your email, and I will email you back so we can meet and I can give you your prize. Thank you. So our next guest, our next speaker, it will be Tony Jackson. And that this session that we have next, it starts at 4:20. You should be able to go to your agenda and click on the next link. So you can start your next session with Tony Jackson. He is with the Real Coach Money. I'm sorry, the Real Money Coach. I'm sorry, Tony, he's gonna kill me. But yeah, if you don't mind, just go into the next link and we will meet again. Thank you.